Hi, crafty friend. It's Justine Dvorak from Stationery by Justine, where when I craft, my world stands still. Today we have a Pajama Crafter Stamps video, and I'm using the newish Friday Night stamp set from Pajama Crafter Stamps. I think these little football guys are so cute, and they're just enough of a stamps versus sentiments to make this set just so awesome, and I just really enjoyed making this card, so I hope you enjoy the watching of the making of it all. I get to Copic color on this one and do a little fussy cutting, a little layout moment. This was a really fun one, I do have to say. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with coloring my little football guy with some Copic friendly paper from Pajama Crafter Stamps called Marshmallow. And I'm also going to use Copic friendly ink, the black Memento Copic ink. So this will give a nice little base for my coloring to shine. There's some great examples on the Pajama Crafter Stamps website, more with this set, so be sure to check that out. I will have this set linked down in the description of this video. So I'll just stamp it with an acrylic block. Let me know in the comments, are you an acrylic block stamper or are you a MISTI stamper? I'm very curious. I go back and forth depending on really my mood or the situation that I'm working with. So I don't know. To me, I grab from my acrylic blocks pretty often, but if it's a little bit bigger, I will grab my MISTI. This guy is so cute. So here goes the MISTI because my acrylic block is just a little small for the goalpost, but that's okay. That Minnesota accent really comes out with those O's. The goalpost. Okay, we'll put that in there, and let me know in the comments where is the best place that you know of to buy replacement magnets for your MISTI. I am down to just a few magnets. I have this long bar, and then I have one or two little circles if I remember correctly, but mine keep shattering. They're so strong, which is great, but they just keep breaking on me. Maybe I'm just a klutzy crafter. Clumsy, I don't know. But let me know if you know a good place to get them. I'm all ears. So then I will just get that all stamped out. Let me know in the comments if you've tried Olos as well. It's something that I've been thinking about, and with getting replacement markers for Copic, I kind of have stopped getting replacements for them because they are rather expensive. So I'm thinking that I'm going to start replacing my Copic markers as they die out with some Olos. And I don't know about you, but I have a marker graveyard or a marker hospital, if you will. Ones that either need to be refilled or have the nib fixed. I'm not really brave enough to actually do anything with them, so I call it my Copic graveyard. But maybe that will be my first jumping point for getting some Olos. But I just think they're a little bit more affordable. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts about that whole situation in the comments. I'd love to know. But for now, on this card, I am using Copic markers. And I'm grabbing my Cool Grays, which I have probably about 30 markers that I use for my projects, which is kind of crazy because I do have more than 30 markers. So what I think I might do is take the markers that I use often and try to find like substitutes. And I've heard that there are substitute markers out there. So if you're looking for like blue BG32 from Copic, there might be one that is similar in the Olo brand. I don't know. Just some thoughts. But back to the card. Like I was saying, there is this new stamp set, but there's also coordinating patterned paper that goes with this stamp set. I know. I will pause for dramatic effect. It's so good. If you have not tried Pajama Crafter Stamps patterned papers yet, you've got to. I'm not trying to be like a pusher, but like if you're going to get patterned paper, I would get this one because not only can you use it for card layouts like I am here, I'm not using it on this project since I didn't have it when I was making this card, but you can use it like I am here with the orange and the green paper in the top left corner there. You can toner foil with this paper. You can glimmer hot foil with it. It's nice and smooth. And you can also fussy cut out certain areas. But this paper is so good. Okay, so there are, it's a 6x6 paper pad, and it is double-sided, and there's 12 different designs. So it's perfect for fun folds and such. There's going to be some more fun folds on my channel coming up here, so I'm excited about that. And there's also a new Halloween patterned paper, which is pink and orange and black and white, which if you did not know, pink, orange, black, and white are the colors this year for Halloween. So shocker there that Pajama Crafter Stamps is on the trends. Not really that shocking because they're with it. If football is something that interests you, that's great. But there's also new items as well. On the Pajama Crafter Stamps website, there's a Christmas hippo stamp set, a cheerleader set, which I think would be perfect to pair with this football set. So that would be kind of a fun little duo. There's a Christmas owl. There's a Christmas village. There is a wiener dog Christmas stamp set. And then there's also these new things called flashcards. Now, they're not new to Pajama Crafter Stamps, but there are 3 new packs. And they are, there's a Halloween one, which is called Spooky Season. There's one that's called Christmas Wishes, which has a dollar horse, which I love. And then there is a Christian flashcard pack, which has lots of inspirational things in there, perfect for baptisms, sympathy, or just general hi hellos that are religious. So that's fun as well. Now, I am not masking on this card today, but I have done a lot of card masking with stamped images from Pajama Crafter Stamps as well as other stamps companies, but Pajama Crafter Stamps has these new wonder sheets that are for masking. So that is an option as well. I always recommend people to shop small. So when I say that, shop a small business instead of buying masking sheets from some big box company. Try to buy it from a small business. Same with your glue. If you run out of liquid glue, why not buy it from a small company like Pajama Crafter Stamps instead of buying it from big brand? You know, I just want to encourage that. I think it's always a good thing. I don't have any stock in the company or anything, but I really believe in Pajama Crafter Stamps and what they're doing. So just wanted to throw that out there. Now, this green and orange pattern paper is 100 years old. Just kidding. I'm being a little bit dramatic there, but it feels 100 years old. I've had it in my stash since I was a young girl when I used to do scrapbooking with my mom. And I thought it was perfect for a football style card because it's kind of like a grass or like a grungy grass element. I tried to make it a little more grungy with a black dauber, but my ink was just not cooperating and I was just having a moment. So that happened. It's fine. But I think that this style of patterned paper is kind of fun and grungy. I actually have my whole card base brown, just a little bit different than my typical card base with a colored base. Let me know in the comments if you do that sometimes. I rarely do it, but it just felt like the occasion called for it with this very boy football card. I think this is a really cool set too, because there isn't a lot of boy stamps out there that are not like little baby. This is definitely geared toward a young man or an adult. So I think that's kind of fun as well. Now, this little banner I made myself and eyeballed all the measurements. So just know that it's probably not straight or perfect, but that's okay. Okay, now this string I got at Paper Ganza. A gal gave it out to everybody. She gave little packs of this ribbon out. I thought that was so sweet. And it, to me, reminded me of a shoelace because this one is white. So I thought that would be kind of fun for this football card to have like the laces on there, kind of like the laces that are on an actual football. I thought that that would be kind of fun. There's a ton of texture and oomph to the card with that big, bold lace. Now, I am a sentiment gal. I love sentiments, and I do think Pajama Crafter Stamps has really fantastic sentiments a lot of the times. I can't choose which one to use, so I use more than one, which is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to put the sentiment number 1 fan, and that's going to go in between the goalposts. And then on the bottom, I don't remember what I stamped, but we're going to find out together, won't we? Now, this number 1 fan is a fun set or stamp because the 1 is hollow. So if you were stamping onto like a white cardstock, you could do a little ombre shading with it and make it a little bit different, or you could just leave it like I am on this orange pattern paper. Way to go. That's what that sentiment says. Ta-da-da-da. There we go. Lots of foam has been added to my panel, except where the laces are, just so everything is laying smooth and flat. I mean, the whole thing is popped up, but there's not going to be any sagging areas. Then I have my little goalpost to add and my football dude. I think this would be a fun idea to use this stamp set with a 5x7 card. Yes, I just rubbed glue on my arm. I pulled a Sarah Liz there. If you did a 5x7 card and turned it the other way and had it be a landscape style, you could make a whole little football scene. But there's some really great examples on the Pajama Crafter Stamps website with this product. So like I said, click the link for the stamp set and you can see even more items. The Pajama Crafter Stamps has a really great design team. I am honored to be part of it. There's so many awesome crafters that are crafting with these items. So if you ever are looking for inspiration, be sure to check out the website and you can see lots of great examples over there. There's also a Pajama Crafter Stamps YouTube channel, and I post on there occasionally with the other members of the video team. So be sure to check out the Pajama Crafter Stamps YouTube channel as well. I will link that down below in the description. And also check out the Facebook group that Pajama Crafter Stamps has called Pajama Crafter Stamps and Friends. You can post your Pajama Crafter Stamps makes over there on that Facebook group, and then I can see what are you making with the Pajama Crafter Stamps products. Now, to finish off this card, I love an embellishment, right? You know that. Maybe you don't, but now you do. And I thought rhinestones might be a little odd, maybe like a little nod to a championship ring or a Super Bowl ring. But it just didn't feel right. So I ended up pulling from my stash, which 2025 is the year of using the stash up, which we all have a stash. And if you don't have a stash, you're probably going to get a stash soon. But the reason why we buy craft supplies is to have them. Some people buy them to hoard them, which is a whole nother thing. If that's your jam, cool. I like to use them. So I am pulling out these older embellishments from Spellbinders that are just these black little flat back sticky adhesive things. I'm not going to call them gems because they're not gems, but it's like a black pearl kind of, but it's not pearly. And I think it does finish off this card rather cutely without being too girly girl. So way to go. Let me know what you think about this card down in the comments before you head out, and check out the link down below for the Pajama Crafter Stamps website. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, crafty friend.